nigga. Assume the position, nigga. Sit on the curb, nigga. All face down on the ground, nigga. We're saying this is what we're confronted with. And when we speak out, the first thing they say is, why are they getting so restless? Why should not we get restless? People are talking about taking this to the streets. And we ain't talking about just marching.
What it do and what the business is. Welcome to the Floss Mode Show. I am Floss Mode. Yeah, today's topic, we're going to talk about some real shit today. 92 riots. I was about 17 going on 18 years old. It was going all the way up. I'm from LA. I seen it come from Florence and Normandy to Florence in Vermont to Florence and Western. It was going all the way up. I'm talking about niggas ain't never seen this type of antics. I mean, they had the Watts riots in 65, but you know what I'm saying, in 92, it was a whole different thing. It was the very first time I got to see Bloods and Crips together. You feel what I'm saying? It was a cold thing. But what I will say is, and I have to mention this, you know, they're gonna be mad at me because I'm speaking on it. But you know, when the riots was popping off, you know what I mean, I really saw this like a sprinkle and just a handful of blacks. It was mostly the Mexicans. The Mexicans was out there looting and taking. You know what I'm saying? Even Martin Lawrence even came with a joke. Man, what they did to Rodney Dangerfield? It's terrible, home. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even know what the fuck they was out there fighting for. You know what I mean? But the Mexicans was definitely out there, and it was a lot of people died from it. You know, it was a cold thing because right there on Western and Manchester used to be the Western surplus. You know what I'm saying? With all the pistols. What it do? How you do? Used to be the Western surplus with all the pistols and bulletproof vests and all the shotguns and all this type of shit. So, you know, niggas, when the riots pop off, niggas ran right there to Western and Manchester and took over the whole shit. So during the riots, it was like 1,000 guns on the street. Niggas had toilet paper and alcohol for years. I'm talking about that shit was going all the way up. But one place that they could not infiltrate, niggas couldn't infiltrate it during the riots, was the Slauson swap meet. Man, them Koreans was out there with they big gauges and rifles and all that. Niggas was not about to get the Slauson swap meet. That shit was so, I was about 17, 18 years old. It was going, I don't know how old y'all are, but man, right there on La Cienega and what is that? La Cienega and King. La Cienega and like in King or some shit like that. Used to be a store called Fedco. You know what I'm saying? Used to be Jimco, Fedco, Woolworths, Zodi's, Jimco, all that shit. Let me tell you something. I seen motherfuckers walking out. They was having lawnmowers and shit on their back, running out of Fedco. It was going all the way up in the riots. You know what I mean? It was a lot of shit brewing. Daryl Gates was the topic of the shit. You know what I mean? Ice Cube album Death Certificate was out at this time. They was mad at the Japs. You know what I mean? The fact of it is, man, you got to really look at this shit. For some people, a whole nother race of people that will move into another race of people's neighborhood and set up shop. The Koreans, they'll sell hair, they'll sell, you know what I'm saying? Slauson and Crenshaw. It's the only Louisiana fried chicken that I know that Asians is running it, even though I ain't mad though, because they be having that shrimp fried rice in them. That shit be popping like a dope spot. You know what I mean? But just look at it. You don't see no black people moving into no Koreans neighborhood or community and selling nothing. They know that black people are the biggest consumers and we only 20% of the nation. You understand what I'm saying? If we can just get our minds off of buying other people's shit and putting our black dollars where they're supposed to be at, I think we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that riot, let me tell you something, that riot, Reginald Denning coming down Florence and all that shit, man, if I was that white man and I seen the niggas, I would have ran everybody over. I don't give a good goddamn. I'd have ran everybody over. You in an 18-wheeler. It ain't nowhere in hell that they supposed to pull you out your truck. We were saying it then, like, what the hell is going on? All the unity went on, and then right after that shit blew over, everybody went right back to the same dumb shit they was on, gang banging and all that. Shit is crazy, man. You know what I mean? They're about to have another riot pretty soon if they don't stop doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? The smash and grabs, everybody just, you know what I mean? These companies, you know what I mean? These companies is so, they need to have a customer appreciation day. Just one day where they just give to the customers. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is bonkers. How they treat everybody. Everything is high. They making us pay for fruit. That shit that God gave to us. God made this and gave to us. Why are we paying for fruit and all the rest of this bullshit? Am I out of pocket? You feel what I'm saying? Am I out of pocket? I feel like how milk and cereal damn near like almost $10 almost for some cereal. Come on, man. Conspiracy. Milk was the same shit it was when our parents was growing up. The same shit. I don't know how it got so high. You know what I mean? I'm just venting because of the fact of I feel like America is the richest country in the world. We give all this money to wars, and there's people sleeping on the ground. You know what I mean? Real talk. If you ain't talking about the betterment of people, then what are you talking about? These companies, these racist companies is coming out. All of a sudden, they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to appease to people that's minorities or anything. It's so ironic. All these people are coming out right after Trump wins. Everybody got something to say, but hit them in the pockets, man. Hit them in the pockets. That's how you do it. Hit them in the pockets. You know what I mean? This LA riots, y'all missed it. It may come back again. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all stop the hating and start the loving. Let's get it together. Y'all hit that subscribe and that like button. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Floss mode, gone.